Please be upstanding for a new recording of Things We Like.
Hello!
Oh.
Welcome to Things We Like.
Hello.
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 I'm Jim.
I'm Dan.
I'm Alf.
And I'm Andy.
And this week it's summer. Summer has finally arrived in Merry Britland, and it's glorious.
Blisteringly hot.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Warm.
As they would say, flag cracking.
Yes. Egg
Very
fry.
warm.
And we like this very much. We do, don't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love the heat.
Yeah, but I, as a Briton, I do like to complain both about it being too cold and too hot.
Yeah, we love it.
So
What
it's
I
now
would
too hot for
complain,
me.
if I was being specific about it though, I guess my real problem is there's been no gradual... like, it's not been a
There's
gradual
no spring,
thing.
is there?
Yeah, it was like cold, sillily hot. And then it's gonna. But we might get that Indian summer thing, kind of like staying nice and warm into September. So
Sometimes
fingers
October.
crossed, that would be nice.
Mm.
But
You don't
yeah.
get eased into it, but
Nah,
just
it's
go
just
in
like
Yeah.
bing. Now it's motherfucking hot.
Well, what was it over those 5 days? It was
lots.
pissing it down and cold, then incredible heat and sun,
Mm.
and then pissing it down and cold.
Oh wait, hold a minute. Those 5 days, are you referring to the Glastonbury Festival that you both
We-
just went to?
We've
Oh,
just been
indeed.
back from Glastonbury, yeah.
I'm actually approaching being human again now.
I'm starting to remember.
Yeah, the memories are coming back, and most of them are good.
I positively identified a spoon before. I'm starting to remember things
Alright,
about the real world.
festival highlights.
Oh, John Hopkins was quite possibly one of the best things I've seen there. That was just mental. Hot Chip were pretty fucking good. Had a good old boogie to that.
You
Caribou were good. Lionel Richie, I think. The last half of Lionel Richie was just 30 minutes of pure happiness.
Yeah, I agree with you on many of my points there, yeah. Lionel Richie, Hot Chip for Over and Over, and Dancing on Tables to it. And also Frank Turner, but because I went into the front and thought, fuck this, it's too early and it's too hot, and went and stood at the side, and it was an awesome show to watch. It was just wonderful watching, like, 20 to 30,000 people chanting and clapping their hands to "'Cause there never was a God, there is no God." It made me like my faith for mankind returned.
Oh, Glasgow. So, any other like rando highlights? Weird little like tents and stuff.
Oh, Son of Dave is probably my favourite random one. He's this beatbox, live looper. So he's beatboxing, he's got a harmonica, and like, you know, he beatboxes bass, but he does like loads of songs. Like he did Bad Betty, and that fucking
Yo.
pops off big time. And yeah, he just did loads of like hits and just banging them out. But just this random guy with a ginger beard and a suit, who was a bit odd, doing that in the rum shack. That was pretty quality. But while that was happening, there was a guy like stood a little bit next to us who was that absolutely ruined. He was chewing on a glow stick like a maniac. Like, he just felt like gnawing away like a carrot, like a rabbit with a carrot. And like he'll pull it away like a cigarette. And like he'll see it again and we go. Man, that had me in stitches. I felt like I got a six-pack off that. It got painful.
Like a fucked up future Groucho Marx.
Jesus, it just destroyed the living shit out of me.
Right, and like one other thing we have to address, I guess. Like, I know you two guys didn't say it, but what was the general buzz on Kanye West?
He
It's a
was
big fat pile of wank.
my opinion on it. My opinion on it was that the toilets are bad enough for festivals anyway, without having to put up with that shit.
That bad.
It's like I didn't bump into anybody or hear anybody say, "Oh yeah, Kanye was good last night." I think it was a typical Kanye performance in the fact that it was quite self-indulgent and he was quite a bit of a dickhead. which, I mean, it's kind of a similar situation I had a couple of years back with Smashing Pumpkins, where Billy Corgan was basically Billy Corgan. And if you went in to, like, I went in to that show with that expectation of Billy Corgan being a dick and being him. So I wasn't disappointed and thought that first it was alright. So I'd imagine anybody that's a big fan of Kanye and expecting that would be fine. Anybody expecting a mind-blowing performance will be sadly let down. Any casual fans and just people who just happened to be there probably thought it was a big fat pile of shite.
You got to keep on moving.
Yeah, but still, it was a good show, and he came out, did a bit of rapping. George Clinton came out for a bit of it. That was amazing. The bassist he had playing was absolutely disgusting. So,
Filth.
Oh, pure bassy filth. I mean, the sound there is probably the best sound out of all the stages. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
Like
West Holtz.
yeah, I mean, when that bass kicked in at the beginning, when it's like, oh, you're like that. I mean, that punched you like in the sternum and then tickled your stomach quite nicely. It was aggressive. So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, on balance, brilliant one. I just struggled with this one. I felt my age a lot more.
Don't say
Like
that.
towards
Dan.
the end.
Oh,
Oh, mate,
Dan.
no, I'm there, mate. I mean, it's happened. It's happened. So I'm going to have to take a more responsible and mature outlook to festivals in the future.
Totally
I've
edited
come
that out.
to,
Well,
I've
no,
come
I
to
mean-
exactly the opposite opinion.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna take more risks and have more fun at future festivals.
I'm.
I've pushed my limit a bit and coped with it. I think.
I study.
Ready for a
For
big
all
one.
examples, I study Mike, and he lets me know that it's fine.
Who's Mike?
Leon Star.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He lets me know that it's possible to party
I know
well into old age.
I know it is
hardcore.
possible.
Yeah,
I've just got
party's
to
better
change the
than
way I
us,
party a
at
little
least
bit.
60.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even if you weren't messed up, like people get messed up on all sorts, drugs, and
All sorts of
alcohol.
alcohols.
Well, they get messed up on all sorts.
All sorts of alcohols.
And but even if you didn't, if you went there and were completely sober, but tried to see all the things you wanted to see, you'd be exhausted by the end of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You would, because of the amount of walking involved.
I might just Google like average distance walk to Glastonbury and just make that my
You
contribution.
can work it out, I reckon, because
Yeah,
you should
must
be able
be,
to
yeah.
get a fairly accurate thing for the railway track,
Well, let's
for
try.
how long the
Yeah,
railway
but
track
just how
is.
much little
Like
walking,
what?
little bits you
Well,
do.
Yeah, no, but if you can work
Yeah.
out that, you should sort of be able to roughly work out
Yeah.
Well, what do you reckon the average is then? Like,
Let's
what
see,
distance.
yeah,
Well,
No idea.
it's hard to say because you're not walking at full speed for all of it.
totally.
You know, actually, and like,
Let's put it this way, most of the time when you're done at the end of the night, it's
Yeah,
about a
sure,
half hour,
yes.
45-minute walk back to bed.
And that's like 4 miles an hour ish, depending.
That's probably crossing about half the site.
That's
Yeah.
about that's a mile then, isn't it?
yeah.
Well,
I
30,
mean,
30 minutes at 4 miles an hour is.
I know I can do a mile in 20 minutes
Ish.
at normal
Yeah.
pace.
I think we get
Ish.
bogged down in detail a little bit of all of this.
I mean, if
But
I was
yeah,
doing,
it's a
if
hell
you've got
of a
some
lot
charts,
more.
I'll be able to do it
Could do
in
a
yans.
graph.
If I was doing it in yans, I'll be able to work it out.
Several
Ah.
thousand yards.
It's
Um,
gotta be. Easy.
I think easy way of looking at it, probably you walk at least 5 miles a day. Like, easy figures.
And that's over. Well, most of the hardcore do 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So,
really hardcore do 2 weeks.
But
And then drop straight into Bristol Carnival like a bitch. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be done. If you ever get the opportunity to go to Glastonbury Festival, stay on, do the clean-up, get treated like a piece of shit by their clean-up,
Hell,
True.
before
and then go to Bristol Carnival.
we get off carnivals, festivals, recommend some of the major festivals. What would you say the cream of the crop Britain's got?
best of all is probably, it depends what you're into. If you're into like anything heavier rock music, Download. I mean, that's the biggest.
Downloads are good.
I would say
yeah,
if you-
Download's good for the music, but it's a shit festival.
As
I
Someone
would
who's
say
been
as well,
5
that's-
times.
Yeah.
It's not an enjoyable festival.
As a pure festival, Latitude and Bestival are like the best ones to go to.
I don't know though, right? The thing
Depending
I think
on your
is,
age.
yeah, I also think as well, it's sort of like, what exactly are you after? If you're a first-time festival goer, then I would always recommend Glastonbury, just straight off because it's something else. But if not that, probably a smaller festival, like not even one of the ones we've mentioned, like something a proper like 5,000. Kendall Calling
Kendall Calling.
is mentioned a few times. That's run pretty well. There's like,
I'd love to go to a small festival. When we were talking about them on the drive home yesterday, I thought it'd be nice to have just a little like festival bump.
Yeah.
And just go see a little one like halfway through the year and
it was. I think I've always
Latitude's
heard
nice.
good things about Eden Festival. Latitude, I just think is missing a little bit of an edge because it's a proper children's festival. It's like the only people.
Is it?
No. No, it's not children's. There's, if anything, there's hardly any teenagers there. Like it's very family friendly.
This is the thing. I'd say the only people who are acting off the lead are like the teenagers who have been allowed to camp separately to their parents. I agree with you. No, it's not like a kids' festival, but that is kind of. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking kerfuffle at the front of any gigs. You can basically walk to the front of the barrier and walk along it, and people will go, "Oh, sorry, excuse me." You know, it's
But
like,
that sounds that could be
it's
good for a
actually
first
quite-
festival.
it can. Yeah, I guess it can be good for a first festival.
And
It's missing something
Yeah,
a little
after
bit
some
of
of
a
them,
festival.
after some of them, it's quite
Yeah,
lovely.
if
to be
you're doing
able
a
to
lot
do
of
that.
festivals, Latitude's an amazingly lovely break. It looks beautiful. People are friendly. Like
That's
know,
it. You want a gentle curve. You don't want a
Actually,
hockey
if you're
stick.
really into like literature, poetry, or like there's also some theatre-y stuff that goes on there. Like it is a good. I'm not like dissing it. I'm just saying, for me personally, it lacks a little something.
But you see, that just appealed to me a bit then when you said about poetry and stuff. Like, I
They've
quite
got
like that stuff. And
Massive. Well, it's pretty
Yeah, I
much
really
half
enjoyed
like
that,
spoken
like-
word and poetry.
that's
half
awesome.
Music.
Yeah.
And like even the music.
The main
phase is
stage,
pretty
the
good.
obelisk stage, is fucking cool as shit. That's another thing. It does look amazing.
The
Latitude.
obelisk stage.
Yeah, it looks cool.
A bit like the pyramid
A
stage.
little bit.
And
Is
then
it called obelisk?
obelisk, yeah. And then they've got where like the later night stuff goes on. The later night stuff is in the woods,
Yeah, which is actually
which
really
is
cool.
wonderful.
Oblong stage.
No, the wood stuff's quite nice. It looks cool as well. Like, and
They
there's like
paint
the
the
little.
sheep.
They do this mental like water fountain spray mist display, like with like projections into the water mist and stuff, which is pretty cool. Nah, yeah, it is cool, but yeah, I just felt like it kind of lacked a bit.
I think festival for me is like my next one. It's got quite a similar lineup to Glastonbury, the main stuff anyway, but it's a lot more smaller. It's a lot more manageable.
It's a lot more chill.
No, it gets messy.
Right.
Like
Yeah, no, festival's good. It's won like best big festival I think a couple of times as well. Like
in a row.
kind
On
of
the-
deservedly because
It's well run and
On the Isle of Wight.
yeah.
indeed. The only downside to it is a mission to get there, but at the same time that makes it feel all the more of a holiday because you're crossing water, like you're on the international waters, you know. But like
No laws.
all bets are off as soon as you land on the island, and yeah, it's nice. I mean, and once again because it's like early September, all the college kids have gone to school, so
Yeah.
like the crowd's a little bit more mature, and you know it's.
Can party proper.
Yeah, we can party proper, and like you just don't have like kids who are getting like fucked for the first time, like absolute stakes, like and just being train wrecks everywhere. I mean, there are train wrecks, but at least they're a little bit older and can deal with it effectively, rather than just being annoying.
We digress again. I have to say it's good to have covered festivals for like. You know, it is a quintessential summer thing in the UK.
Is it very much a Britishy thing?
Yeah,
But they have like big ass festivals
Yeah,
like
they
this
do,
Fuji in
but
Japan and that
big
massive fella in
music
Spain.
festival.
Yeah,
America's
but an actual
Burning Man
yeah.
and stuff.
And
but
Coachella.
they're not as big though, are they? It's
But
like,
not-
we have
but-
quite a few big festivals.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't
They
know.
don't have a season. Like we've got like 4 months of constant. Every weekend or every other weekend, there's quite a large or sizable festival going on.
See, I don't know what it's like sort of slightly more small scale in Americas. They have lots of festivals in different states.
We have like touring festivals as well.
Lollapalooza and shit.
Yeah, like, and I know that some of the people who do stuff in the British festivals, that's, you know, they go abroad and do their festival stuff elsewhere for the rest of the season, don't they? But
People
It
do like,
is spread out. There's loads going on across Europe.
I do think we made it famous, though.
we
Yeah.
like to.
Well, I think we kind of
Last
did,
time.
though. I think, like having worked it last year and chatting to people as well, it's like that's one of the things. Like, there's something special about the way we do it, you know.
Are we losing a bit of that though? Glastonbury's becoming a little bit corporate.
Nah,
Can I
it's
argue
been that level
Is
of
it?
commercialised
Has it?
for
It
quite
hasn't.
a
Yeah, it
while.
hasn't got any worse.
Yeah.
And I've said before, like, maybe it is too much, and maybe there's all sorts of things about the ethical stuff of the businesses, but the realism of a lot of it is that there comes a certain amount of that that's kind of comes hand in hand with supplying enough food to that many people
There's
for
a
that many
necessary
days.
evil.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like admin, like
Yeah, when you got
you're moving an army.
Yeah, when you got an operation of that scale, you need to make concessions. You can't be.
There's no
completely-
arena, man. They're the biggest festival, and there's no arena. That says it all. Like, the fact that it's not, you can take your own booze in, you're not forced to buy from bars, you know? Like,
The bars do
all
still
the
do
other
very
big
well.
all the other big festivals. Well, they get a cut of the ticket, probably.
Leeds, Reading, Download, they all like make you buy your
Well,
best.
that's the
Festival,
big
pretty much
difference. I
Festival
was for me.
latitude.
every
all-
other one does.
I spend more money at Glastonbury on drink than I ever did at Download, and it's not just because that was a little.
Because
Well, that
it's
was
fun
most of
to
those
try
I
and
went to,
sneak booze in as well.
Well, it
It's
is.
like an
but the same-
extra challenge
but-
for them.
But like Download's the only one I've got a real experience. I've been to Leeds once, but then I've been Download 5 times. It's like it can be like a 45-minute trek between the village where all the camping's around this little village, and it can be like a 45 to an hour trip before you get to the arena. So you're there all day. It's different with Glastonbury where you can just nip back to your tent. I mean, it might be a trek, but it's not.
You can do it.
Yeah, and there's stuff on the way as well. But so you go out and you can't take booze with you. You've got to buy it there. So I kind of cover my nose to spite my face and don't buy any alcohol. Whereas at Glastonbury, I've got rum, whiskey, a couple of tinnings in my backpack, a nice cider. If I see something that looks interesting, or if I want something cold, I'll spend that £4.
I don't know if you heard Donington, they're Download.
Yeah,
It's the same
apparently it
festival.
really wasn't that bad. I had a mate who went, and he said like it really wasn't as bad.
What's
as
this?
The RFID chips.
Yeah.
Right, everyone you couldn't take money into the arena. You had to have, was it a dog tag or something? That makes sense.
Or like your wristband or something.
Yeah. Stored currency on it, and the system went down on the first day, so no one could buy booze, no one could buy food, no one could buy anything.
Oh dear.
They sorted it out, but it was apparently a massive clusterfuck for a day.
So
or two.
you have to go, I suppose, charge this up by putting funds onto it.
Yeah.
That's shit.
It's kind of the future. They're trying to stop.
Cuts down on theft.
Yeah.
I suppose. No, I've not really thought about that.
But it is a little. Well, it
It's
just
shit when it
makes
goes
sense.
down.
It makes sense, but it is a little bit corporate, scary. It's a bit
A
about.
bit of facial recognition there as well.
Yeah, like on the
Like
security
that.
cam.
That's another thing I really don't like about Download. It's last time I went was 3 or 4 years ago. No, yeah, 3 years ago, and they were just at Glastonbury they'll have the fire watch out towers.
Yeah.
They were every 100 yards just into space. You look around and it was just. I don't mean to compare anything to
Stalag
Auschwitz,
Yeah.
but it had a concentration camp vibe. And it's not nice. And they're all, every single one of them has got 8 cameras facing every direction, and then 3 guys at the top having a look around. And it's not like there's just someone looking out for fires and stuff. They are actually videoing you the whole time.
Well, on that happy note, maybe we should talk about other summer-related things.
Hey, what else happens in the summer?
Barbecues.
Oh, shit.
Barbecues.
Chicken wings. It's all about the chicken
Yeah,
wings.
man. It is good,
Yeah.
though.
Vegetarian
See,
barbecue.
that's what I'm saying was irritating about the weather change, though, because it stayed so cold for so long. I don't feel like it has been particularly loads of barbecue weather. Now it is.
Yeah.
And has been for the last week or
But if
so.
you plan
You can
one, you
smell
know
it.
it's going to rain.
Yeah, standard British.
Well, what you were saying before about the last week, if you'd have said, "Oh, it's glorious sunshine today," but no one's around, it's a Tuesday, I'll have a barbecue on Thursday. You can't plan that.
Thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms.
Actually, yeah, that is another good thing about summer. We should be due a thunderstorm.
Oh, it is cool getting to see proper mad chain lightning in the sky.
Never seen it.
Really
You never
want-
seen that?
Chain lightning.
Yeah, man. Fucking looked epic as shit, that did.
Next time it's thunder and lightning, I want to summon everyone round, sit in the conservatory. We'll start a
Play
fire.
piano.
Listen, well, I can play the piano, or you can
Yeah.
listen to some jazz and just drink
Both.
whiskey.
I can't drink whiskey.
You can drink rum.
Yeah, that's sound.
Sweet.
I don't really want to drink rum, to be honest. I don't. After
You
our
can drink
last
tea.
after our last episode, I'm okay to not have that much alcohol again for quite some time.
You know, I've still got a huge carpet burn on my back from where you dragged me across the floor.
Oh, cool. We had to record.
Oh,
Oh, that was funny though. laughing manically.
Well, that's nice. Summery drinks. What's
Yeah.
that? Pims?
Pins, yeah, that's the
Pims is
quintessential.
good.
Yeah,
Have
Nice
you had
gin
that
and
other
tonic.
one? Have you had that blackcurrant and elderflower or
No.
something, is it?
Pims?
Really
like
nice.
elderflower, that's nice.
It's really good to try it.
Don't dig on elderflower.
Really?
If it's blackcurrant and elderflower or something, it's like, honestly, it's worth trying. It's delicious.
Next one down, gin and tonic for me. That's
Gin
it.
and
That's
tonic.
it.
Oh,
Classic.
yeah.
Do not like
Holy
gin.
sh-
Oh,
Just
nice big
a lot.
wedge
Do you
of
know what?
lime.
Actually, and I've had quite a few of these over the past few weeks, are strawberry dacqueries.
Very nice.
Yeah, homemade frozen strawberry daiquiris with like crushed ice and shit in there. They're amazing. Yeah, been making them. Fresh strawberries, ice, rum, fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice.
Tequila?
A little bit of 7-Up, a little bit of sugar. Job done. No tequila. Just rum. White.
I don't know. Daiquiris always sounded nice. A strawberry daiquiri sounds very nice. Banana daiquiri, not so much.
I like it.
Well, yeah, I'd try it.
I've gotten into Bloody Marys.
Oh, whoa.
Always wanted one.
They're
Bloody
amazing.
Marys.
Yeah.
Vodka and tomato juice is that?
Yeah, a
Tabasco
bit,
sauce.
sometimes a bit of tequila as well, cracked pepper. Ooh.
Stick of celery?
Oh yeah, you need your celery.
Rare.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I
it just
can't
it
do
just
it,
it
man.
just sorts you out, man. It's all the body needs. Vitamins and booze. It's beautiful. Recommend them if you're feeling rough and you need to get back to reality.
Always wanted to try one. Never had the option.
Leon gave me some at Glastonbury. It was lovely. There was a lot of Tabasco in it. It was very tasty.
Just warms your body up, sorts it out.
Purges the evil.
Can't do it. I've tried before myself because it seems like a nice thing to have, but
It's got a classy sort of 50s
it just
vibe.
tastes wrong. It's like you're trying to be some kind of like fruit smoothie, but you're a veg, and it's just wrong. And you're not. You're actually a fruit, but it just tastes like veg.
I know you're a tomato.
Yeah, I can't do it. Other quintessentially summer things.
Slushies. I'm going to go mad for slushies for the next few weeks. There's a shop around ours that's just started doing them, where you buy a cup and you just go get your cup filled up and it's like half price.
That's cool.
It's probably a pretty American thing. It's like a spa. A spa is like a shitty 7-Eleven. And they've started doing that, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to drink loads of them. Sugar.
Yeah. Fair shot. Why aren't we allowed to just give people like huge, massive fucking cups of processed sugar and food dye and ice anymore? It's like, you know what I mean? Like that should be allowed. Everyone knows it's bad for you. If you fucking drink it, you've done it deliberately.
It's like Marky's. Well, actually, McDonald's are all shutting down, aren't they?
Yeah, man. More shutting down than what they've been opening up.
Yeah.
Really?
First time in
That-
history.
Yeah, that was.
Shrinking.
Well, they're changing it to being 24-hour places where you can
Yeah,
drive through
The
and
more like satellite,
Yeah.
like ones around the town centre, ones.
because
around-
people who eat McDonald's are getting too fat to travel to places like town.
Yeah, they're actually just responding to service needs.
Exactly.
Um,
Cider, lots of cider at summer.
Oh, I can't do it.
Oh.
It ruins me.
At all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't like really shit cider, and really good cider tends. I'm allergic to apples, so really good cider tends to make me feel a bit.
What fruit ciders?
Yeah. Nah, I'm down with the fruit cider movement. I can't do pear either, but which is a shame because pear is nice. But yeah, I'll do like summer berry cider or stuff. But you've got to be careful with that because often they're just apple cider with flavours.
The strawberry and lime one is amazing, like the Copperberg one, but
The-
it's just too sweet. You
Yeah.
can only have a couple.
Mout
Yeah.
or moot
And
cider, kiwi and limes are gorgeous.
Brothers is like that as well. Like you have like
Brothers strawberry one is just a shot of strawberry fucking shit in their apple cider though.
and a hell of a lot of sugar. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah, I don't know if it's done properly then. Yeah, so.
Gives you that sugar power.
Yeah, but the next
Powdered
day,
sugar.
like,
It's powerful, yeah.
it's powerful. The next day, you just like got your furry mouth and just teeth are rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down my cider intake. It's replaced beer over the last like 3 months. It's just more. I got into drinking like real ales and going, oh, this is nice because it's not just Carlsberg or whatever. It's something different and getting like 5 different ones. and then that's taking the next logical leap to getting those different tasting ciders, and yeah, just before my teeth rot any further.
It's bad. I need a
Just to
filling.
stop.
I need a filling right now. Not right now, but like.
I've just had a cider.
Baby. Alright, summer. Is flying kites a summery thing?
Nah.
Yeah.
Not really
Sure.
in the
I don't
UK.
know.
Not really in the UK.
I wouldn't say
It's
it
a
is.
kind of like more than just summer activity.
I
Hot air
do it
balloons.
anytime.
Hot air balloons.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
summery. Cricket.
Oh,
Apparently, we go nuts for cricket over the summer.
really?
I really want to go and watch
Good
a cricket
times.
game though.
Yeah.
It's
I've
just getting
said this.
tanked up, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. I'm not asked about the cricket. It's just
Yeah.
well fun to go and get pissed at a cricket
It's
match.
Britain's baseball. We'll go and eat some hot dogs, probably, which is kind of American. Drink some beer and watch some cricket. Fucking hey.
Wimbledon is well summery.
Yes,
but
it
like
is.
the atmosphere at
I reckon
Wimbledon
we
looks
can-
shit.
Can we not? We need to make sure it's a big enough game where it doesn't necessarily have to be like England versus Australia. Preferably an English team versus an
For
Australian
the
team,
cricket.
so that we get a lot of Aussie fans over, because that will be fun here as well.
Especially if we get our asses kicked.
Well, I think either way, they're pretty funny.
But then there'll be like a small pack of them running around going, fucking Australia. We're pretty equally balanced with them for the past 10 years.
What, in cricket terms?
Yeah.
Have you been paying attention to this?
But we're getting whooped at them now.
Okay,
But like the past 10 years, we've been like kind of back and forth with the Ashes.
cool.
But the Wimbledon, who do we have? Who's actually good for Britain?
Andy Murray.
For Britain.
Is he really good?
Well, he's good for when he's good, he's British. When he's shit, he's Scottish. I think that's what like the general public have decided.
Good luck to him then.
Are you sure the way around in Scotland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works for both of us really. It's all good.
Do we have anyone English who's like got the tennis going on right now?
No.
Fuck.
We're only allowed one tennis player at a time.
It seems that way.
We were stuck with Hedman for far too long.
We had the Henman and we had like an English Canadian, so that didn't count
Greg
either.
Rosetsky.
That's it. He
What's
didn't
that?
count because he was shit, so he's Canadian.
Mm. Well, he'll get his in hell.
Do you know what else? More like, out into the nature, like definitely, like people just go away camping, and there's a lot more just outdoorsmanship occurs, I think, in the UK when it hits
Gardening.
peak summer.
I've,
Gardening.
Yeah.
I've planted chilies. I've made a little herb garden. Couldn't have and wouldn't have done that in winter.
Oh, the hell's
So
no.
that's totes summer.
Yeah, my mum's holding an open garden this weekend.
That sounds boss.
Her garden's beautiful. So,
Are they not selling small potted plants for like
a
which-
charity thing, yeah, I think so. I'm not sure who it's for, which is really shit of me. What a terrible son I am. But yeah.
Is it like leukemia or something?
No, I don't
Buying
think so.
leukemia.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'd make me feel worse if it was, but I don't think so. No. I think it's for like impoverished children or something.
Solid. It's for something solid.
It's something. It is for something solid, definitely. I can't remember. I'm crap with shit like that. What's the big summer blockbuster this year?
Oh, wasn't it Jurassic Park?
Was it Jurassic Park? Was that
So
gonna-
far,
is
it's
that gonna
smashed
be
on
the-
the record.
What
Dude,
else is
yeah.
due?
Well, apart from Jurassic Park, which took 1.3 billion
Jurassic
in 3
World.
weeks.
Yeah.
Jurassic World.
I don't think it deserves to have done that.
Maybe not, but it's a good film. Is it a 1.3 billion film? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't think those numbers reflect how it's going to appear on IMDb over the next 5
It
years.
reflects people's excitement at more
Yeah.
Jurassic Park and what wasn't but appeared like a reboot with modern stuff.
I hear the Terminator film sucks.
Terminator films have sucked since Terminator 2.
And of course, there's Ant-Man coming out, which I'm hoping is going to
So
be
basically
good.
nothing is the
Yeah.
short
Yeah.
answer.
Star
Sorry
Wars.
about it. Star Wars, but
That's
that's not till the end of the
December.
year,
Yeah,
is it?
winter's coming.
Yeah, it's just coming.
So yeah, winter is coming. Why don't you enjoy the summer while you can? So if you want to get in touch with us, like we're at things we like at thepeoplesbeard.co.uk or Twitter at _things_we_like. T has a capital things.
I listened.
Capital things.
I listened to a podcast a couple of weeks ago where the guy was talking about how it's really like you need to make sure you don't have a Twitter handle with underscores.
I know.
People just can't be fucked finding the underscore button.
We're fucking so awkward.
Yeah, we really are. But that's not going to change, so remember it. Rewind it, and then go and get it. Get in contact with us.
As a capital thing.
Just
T
as
as
another
capital
addition as well, really do get in contact with us, because quite frankly, hardly anyone does. So, you know, if you did, then we're even more likely to answer you.
We'll start reading out some of those crazy emails next week.
Yeah, if you do get in contact with us in any way, it's almost guaranteed that you'll be involved in the show in some way. It's a freebie. Join us.
We're also on iTunes, on YouTube. We're on a fuckload of like formats. Why don't you do some things, you beautiful bastards? I've been Jim,
I've been Dan.
I am Al.
I'm still Andy.
and have a nice summer because soon death comes.
It isn't going to last long.
I never see where it's going to last for 2 weeks, apparently.
Yeah, but then
remember-
it's going to be winter.
Remember to have your barbecue as soon as it's sunny. Do not plan for tomorrow. You can't be sure.
Have a barbecue
Yeah.
every day.
Have a barbecue now.